Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show for Friday, March 29th, 2024. Welcome to another eBay video. Today's main topic, as you can tell by the title, is the eBay Motors Guaranteed Fitment program is a total mess. I am so disgusted and appalled right now that I have a hard time containing my Italian temper. I have already filmed 2 cutaways where I think my Italian temper is going to be a little bit more obvious, and that's just too bad. This nonsense is out of hand. For the last few weeks I have showed you guys how this horrible eBay Motors Guaranteed Fitment program is punishing sellers when buyers make honest mistakes, even when buyers admit to it. Tonight we're going to take a deeper look at what's going on, and hopefully you'll understand it better. I think we're going to start off right now with my first cutaway, which is going to be an update on some of the situations I've been telling you for the last 2 or 3 weeks where my eBay returns are not closing out even when I give the customer a refund for their purchase price. Let's take a look at cutaway number 1 right now. Right now I want to talk a little bit more about my open returns and the fact that these returns do not close for many weeks, even after you give the buyer a refund. So let's go to the very bottom here. You're probably getting sick of seeing these same returns week after week from me, but eBay refuses to close them. Now, let's start with this one on the bottom here. Let's click on See Details, and I want to show you some dates. Now, you can see I refunded the buyer $13.50, which was the purchase price. You can see that I refunded him on March 15th. Okay? Today is March 29th. Okay? You can see on the right side, I don't know if you can see it here, it says, doesn't fit my vehicle. He bought the wrong size. Okay? It happens, I get that. But he wanted everything back. He wanted the purchase price and the original shipping. And I don't roll that way, and it's not going to happen. Okay? I didn't make the mistake, the buyer did. So therefore, as I said, I gave him back his money March 15th, and this return is still wide open on March 29th. This is inexcusable. Now let's look at the next one, the Jeep. See Details. And let's see, okay, I refunded the buyer $27, fair enough, on March 18th, as you can see. He was, if you look at the right, he was asking for $35.75, and he lied like a trooper, claiming the wrong item was sent, but that's not the case. I sent him those items in the picture. He purchased the wrong items. This should say wrong item purchased. But nonetheless, as I said, I gave him back his purchase price March 18th. Today's March 29th. It's still open. This is really, really inexcusable in my opinion. Let's get back to the video. So as you can see by the information I just showed you, the returns are not closing out, and the one of them dates back to March 15th. eBay, you can do a lot better than this. There is no reason to drag this on and on and on. You really need to get your act together and realize it's 2024. Get out of the slow lane, shift into gear, and let's start moving on this, okay? Now, I want to talk more about returns in eBay Motors when buyers admit they made a mistake. Yesterday, which was the 28th, I received a whopper of a return. Customer bought some items, which I'm going to show you shortly, admitted Hey, he bought the wrong size. It happens. I have no problem with the customer. But this freaking eBay guaranteed fitment program, I swear I have a hard time containing myself. I've tried to be mellow up until this point over the last few weeks, but now it's out of hand. Because of what happened in this particular scenario, eBay is clocking me $35 shipping each way. Before I complain anymore, let's go to the second cutaway so I can explain what happened. Guys, please pay close attention to your screen, and I'm going to prove to you how the eBay Guaranteed Fitment program is ripping off sellers blatantly. Here you can see an item that I sold for $45 plus the shipping down here, UPS of $35, because it had to be shipped in a 17 by 17 by 9-inch box. And we all know that dimensional weight would kick in here, and these are very expensive to ship. But that being said, the buyer got them and contacted me through eBay messages. And here is what he said. He wrote this to me on March 28th, which was yesterday. He wrote, "Hi, I got your hubcaps, but unfortunately they don't fit my wheels. I found out that I need the dog dish style. I was wondering if you have the dog dish style for a 1967 Dodge Dart." And I wrote back and said, "No, I don't have any dog dishes. They're unusually hard to get. For some reason, the dog dishes tend to cost a lot more than the wheel covers. I'm sure you'll find them on eBay, but they're gonna cost a lot more. Okay? Now, I know what's coming next. He's gonna open a return because he made a mistake and purchased the wrong size, right? Let's now look at the return. Now, here is the original return that the buyer just filed for this item. Return reason: doesn't fit my vehicle. He's telling the truth. But because he entered 1967 Dodge Dart in the vehicle compatibility chart, eBay is putting the blame on the seller. In the comment section, the buyer admits, "I thought these would work. However, my mechanic told me I need the 14-inch dog dish style, so these won't fit." I have no complaint with the buyer. He made a mistake. All right, maybe he didn't do his homework, but I get that. But look, they want me to give back $80, which means, now think about this, the $45 for the item, $35 return shipping I gotta pay, and $35 original shipping I gotta pay. All because of this goddamn eBay Guaranteed Fitment program. I swear to Jesus, I am absolutely at my wit's end with this thing. I have had so many of these. And in the screenshots I showed you earlier, I showed you the returns are not closing out for weeks and weeks if you don't give the buyer the original shipping back. I swear to Christ, if I have to be the one to start a grassroots movement to end this eBay Guaranteed Fitment program, well, then it's going to have to be on me, because this is driving eBay sellers into bankruptcy. Whoever thought this program up and wrote it out either knows nothing about cars or just doesn't care about eBay Motors sellers. There can't be a third choice. If I sound like I'm a little bit upset, I am. I'm very upset. This has been going on for weeks and it's only getting worse. I'm showing you clear examples of where I've done nothing wrong and I'm being charged double shipping because buyers make mistakes. That's understandable. But eBay doesn't take into account that these cars come with different wheels. I honestly think, this is my opinion, I don't think they're trying to actually hurt us. I think the people that actually work at eBay Motors don't quite have it together. And I'm saying it right here on camera. This is getting out of hand. Let's get back to the video. Guys, if you're not disgusted now, you probably do not sell in eBay Motors. And if you do not sell in Motors, quite frankly, at this time, you don't have anything to worry about. But think about it this way. What would happen if they decided to impose the same nonsense on you people who sell clothes? Meaning, if a buyer buys the wrong size, you have to pay return shipping. This blatantly sucks, okay? My personal feeling, like I said in the cutaway, I don't think this was intentional on eBay's part. I really don't. I just think that it wasn't well thought out, wasn't well thought through, and the people in Motors just don't have a freaking clue. There are so many variables in any one car. Not just the make, model, and year, but you have different trim packages where people interchange wheels, or you might get a guy with an older car, like the guy I just had with a 67 car, who may have, or maybe the previous owner, took off the original wheels and put on a different set, and that's why my hubs will not fit. There's too freaking many loose ends, and you guys in eBay Motors ought to be ashamed of yourself. I have to take it slow right now so I don't go off on camera. It's been bad, but this week is just over the top. Just over the top. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. It's just terrible. Now, thankfully, most of you guys don't sell in Motors. You guys that sell in collectibles and toys, and I envy you. I really do. Because you are dealing with the cream of the crop and you don't get very many returns. You guys who sell in electronics, you electronic sellers, I think you do get some returns, my friends, and big ones at that. But it's one thing if a customer tries to scam you, all right? You'll get a few of them. I've had a few, all right? But like I've always said, I feel most eBay customers are honest. And I'm showing you, like this last guy with the 1967 car, he's honest. He just made a dumb mistake. Why does cute Joey have to spend $70 in shipping because he didn't read the listing? Why? Because the eBay Motors Guaranteed Fitment program is not written correctly. That's why. So, anybody out there, I know I do have some eBay Motors sellers that watch this video and all my videos. We need to really get together and do something about this because it's only going to get worse. I'm in several eBay Motors groups, and you should see some of these people and the returns they get. People who sell transmissions and engines. And no, it's not just the cost of doing business online. Taking returns is, yes, I get that. I get my share of returns, and hey, I accept them. But we shouldn't have to pay the shipping when we're not at fault. And I give you my solemn word. My word, guys, is good. You know that, okay? My word is good. I give you my solemn word, I'm deducting shipping on every single one of them, bar none. Bar none, okay? Because that's just right. In the first cutaway, I showed you those 2 returns still haven't closed out because I took the shipping deduction, and I'm going to keep taking it, okay? And no, like somebody wrote in a few weeks ago, Joe, aren't you scared you're going to get a negative from an unhappy buyer because you took the deduction? Too bad. You need to grow a pair. Fair is fair and right is right, okay? I really wish that I had some good news to report to you this week. But it's been a while. Wait. I do have something positive to say. Thank Christ. I do have something positive I've noticed, a new trend. With the Best offer option. When customers send you a best offer on your item and it says you will be paid right away, in the past I was experiencing a lot of problems and I wasn't getting paid right away. But in the last 2 weeks, I can honestly tell you I was paid right away for every single one of them. So that's good news. I do have a little more bad news though, involving SIO, Seller Initiated Offers. What a mess that is. eBay's been promising for a long time to also require immediate payment if we send out best offers to watchers and they accept. They said they were going to roll it out gradually this year, and I still haven't seen anything like that happening. But what happened the other day kind of bummed me out. I sent out about 100 best offers on Saturday, last Saturday, because it was my slowest eBay day yet. I was in the minus. And you're saying, well, Joe, how could you be in the minus? Easily. I made no eBay sales, but I had that one guy, remember from Louisiana, that purchased something and then wanted to cancel? So I think I lost listing fees on that. So I'm in the minus. Thanks, guys. But anyhow, I sent out offers to watchers. And you don't know who you're sending them to. You could be sending them to the best eBayer, or you could be sending them to the worst. And that's another fallacy with the program. I realize they don't want to tell us the screen name, the user ID, and that's fine. But I'd like to know how many items the person's bought in the last year. So I had a guy accept one of my offers, and I looked at his account, and I knew right away I would never see $1 from this guy. Okay, number one, he's in Mexico. Or as Bill Murray would say in Groundhog Day, where is Mexico? Also, he hasn't bought anything on eBay in over 5 years. Why he would accept my offer, I don't know. But it went as an unpaid item and the transaction was canceled. So I got dicked over on that one. Also in the negative this week, and not related to eBay, we had so many cloudy, rainy days, it was just plain sick. In fact, guys, on Thursday when I was driving to the UPS store, I had my windshield wipers splashing out of tempo, keeping perfect rhythm with the song on the radio. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing it. Maybe I'm not. But if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. So it's better that I do laugh. That being said, guys, that's all I have to say today. I'm Crazy New York Driver, you're not. Thank you for watching this video. I don't like making downer videos, negative videos, but I'm not going to push this stuff under the rug. I'm not going to hide it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to lobby for change because I'm not losing any money over other people's mistakes. Thanks for watching. Rock on and peace.